Hey, welcome to this edition of our Let's Go Boating TV. And we're here at MarineMax in Fort Myers, and beautiful day here, getting up to 70 degrees after being about 52 this morning. Joining us, Johnny Timmons and Skip Pillsbury from the Houston Boat Show, where, let's see, it's day 3, right, guys?
We are day 3.
All right, and Johnny Timmons, the legend, that we were live with him last week testing a galleon here in Fort Myers. And, Johnny, I guess we're going to be surveying that boat on Monday.
Yes, sir. Monday, 11 o'clock call out.
Yep, and then it'll be heading your way over to Clear Lake, right?
Yes, sir. Should be about a 6-7 day run to Clear Lake.
All right, sounds good. Well, one of the things with MarineMax, depending on where inventory is, we have the opportunity to sell out of other locations. We brought a whaler from Clear Lake over here to MarineMax in Fort Myers about 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
380 Realm. That's my trade-in.
Well, Johnny said he sold that boat.
Originally.
So I sold it new, and I'm standing on the galleon, and I see the delivery team getting the boat ready as it passed by, and I took a picture, and I sent it to the original owner that actually ordered that boat during COVID.
Well, it's getting delivered next week, so we appreciate the opportunity. But once again, the beauty of our multi-locations, and especially on trade-ins and whatnot, is that we can move inventory from one place to another.
We definitely cast a big net. And it's the beauty of it is every store is connected in a small or a big way. And a great team to make it all come together.
And Johnny, tell me about the Houston Boat Show. It's, I think, 65 years that show's been going on, and been there at Astro Hall, Astrodome, and what do they call that now? Reliance Center?
Reliance Center now, yeah.
NRG.
Okay. And we capped it up. This is my 25th Houston Boat Show. When I first started, I was actually a fishing guide boat detailer helping out on Saturdays and Sundays for $200 a boat deal with Skip at the Boat Superstore back in the day.
Well, how many $200 deals did you get?
I think, if I remember, I counted it up. It was either 3 or 4. I think 3 stuck. I think I took 4 deposits.
So that's
and all of them were 185 or 188 base stealths.
So that's where your Hall of Fame sales career started.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow, unbelievable. Well, what's going on with this year's boat show, and what should people expect when they come out?
Well, we've got a beautiful display out here. So this is kind of a unique boat show because we do have the Houston Auto Show in connection with this show. We've got a full convention center, but from the boat side of it, which is the most important, here in our booth, we've got a 36 Outrage, beautiful display of Sea Rays and Whalers, Grady's, and the Harris pontoons, along with 32 sack stores.
Well, and Johnny, again, a lot of boating on Clear Lake and out in Galveston Bay and whatnot. What size boat do people need to have to kind of, if they're looking for a first boat or something like that, what can they find there in your booth at the boat show?
I would say that the kind of that entry level, you can't pass up a 17 Whaler, number 1 selling center console of all time. You walk by it, we've got it right on the aisle. It's the great first boat or the great last boat that can last you. As we all know, y'all still have y'all 16 floating around. It's actually here in this building, as a matter of fact. And above that, we can go to like a 21 SPX in the Sea Ray. And then the legacy boat, I think that we can all agree, the one boat that can do anything here at the show, the Sea Ray 270 Sundeck outboard. That boat checks a lot of boxes, and you can really cover some ground on that thing and keep the family together. Yeah.
That boat is the Suburban of the sea.
It is. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, where it's just got lots of selections, and depending on what you're doing, MacGyver would love it.
Without a doubt.
Well, and, Skip, I know that you've got boat show specials and extra, better financing or some of those kind of things. What can people expect if they come out to the boat show?
So I will say this is probably the best opportunity to get the best deal of the year. Jay, our GM here, has gone, we've questioned his accountability a little bit on the pricing structure because it is beyond the best pricing we've ever had in a boat show. You definitely don't want to miss this opportunity.
Well, and what about financing terms? How long, like that 270 we were talking about, how many months can somebody finance that?
So you can go up to 240 months on that boat.
Wow. And what are interest rates doing these days?
You know, they're steadily trickling down a little bit. I guess on an average, we're probably seeing, sub 7.
Okay. And Johnny, down payment on a boat like that, how much would somebody need to put down?
I would say that anywhere between 15 to 30%. It just depends on your portfolio, what you look like, but there's options for everybody.
And again, we were talking about people that maybe haven't owned a boat before. At time of delivery, do they just take the boat and you give them good luck, or what happens at delivery time, Skip?
Yep. So that's the beauty of the whole process. Finding the right boat. What's going to fit best. But at the end of the day, we are here for as much or as little as you want us. So you come pick up your brand new boat. It's full of fuel. It's going to have all your safety equipment on board. You're literally ready to go, plus the full on the water orientation with our delivery captain. Yeah, the sky is the limit on we're here for as little or as much help as you need.
And what about if somebody needs Coast Guard equipment, they've never owned a boat before or whatnot? Is they going to have to go somewhere and pick that stuff up?
And Franklin, all that's already included with every MarineMax purchase. You're going to have all your dock lines, your first aid kit, all your fenders, your boat fenders for docking, all aboard. Your fire extinguishers are already loaded up. You're literally Texas Parks and Wildlife or Coast Guard ready the day you leave MarineMax.
And there's probably just enough fuel in there to get to a fuel dock somewhere.
Oh, we are 100% filled to the brim.
Ethanol free at that.
Wow. Okay. And then what about storage? If somebody doesn't have a place to keep a boat, how do they find storage?
Well, we've got a 400 slip dry stack marina located on our property on beautiful Clear Lake. So we're literally here the whole step of the way in your boating journey.
And then
it doesn't get easy.
Okay. And I know that we were talking about trade-ins earlier and that kind of thing. If somebody owns a boat currently, do they need to sell it before they come out there and look at one of the Grady
Absolutely
Whites
not.
or Boston Whaler? Okay. So how's that work,
We're
Johnny?
doing trade evals right here inside the building. Actually, I'm working on one right now where the boat's on Canyon Lake. It's a 35 Sundancer. The guy wants to go to a dual console. We're doing it 100% virtually for the guy that couldn't actually get in the building. And we're able to do a trade eval on the boat and get everything figured out on the new boat, all here virtually.
And of course, we're talking about our team there at MarineMax and Boston Whaler, Grady White, Sea Ray, Harris. But if somebody's really interested in looking around at, what are the competitive boats and that kind of stuff, is there other boats there at the show?
The building's full of boats.
So it's one-stop shop.
It is one-stop shop.
All right. And what are the hours of the show today and through the weekend if people want to come out?
Yep. Show opens at 11 o'clock today. It runs through 8 o'clock this evening. And then tomorrow we are open from 10 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And then on Sunday, 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
And Johnny Timmons, the superstar, you're on deck all those times?
Yes, sir. 100%. And I'm going to throw one more thing about boat shows that people sometimes forget. Hey, it's the best pricing structure of the year. But the one thing you need to keep in mind, if we're looking for a specific option, this is the best time of year when our inventories are full. Here in another month, after we get through with the Houston Boat Show, the Dallas Boat Show, the Miami Boat Show, inventory starts to get whittled down a little bit. And so if we're looking for a certain color or engine package or key feature, now is the time to get on board so that we can find that boat as we've got more inventory. Here in another month, our inventory is going to trickle down by 30-40%, and we might have to be ordering a boat, and we might be looking at a 2027 in August. Well, you just missed 2 or 3 months of your boating season.
Yeah, you can literally be on the water next week in your new boat right now.
And the activities and the opportunity to get out in the bay and go fishing or whatever you might want to do is good right now, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, sounds good, guys. Listen, thanks for taking a little time off the floor there. And Johnny, I'm sure you needed to clean a boat before the show opened, and Skip, you needed to dump the trash and some of that kind of thing. So tell Jay I appreciate you guys getting away from those other duties.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you having us.
All right. Johnny Timmons, Skip Pillsbury from the Houston Boat Show. Again, you can go to the Houston Boat Show website or come check them out at where the Astrodome is there off of the freeway. That's our edition of Let's Go Boating TV for this week, and we appreciate you checking in. Don't forget the Miami Boat Show around the corner.